want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
That's what I'm saying. Right
Yeah, you have to move not only within your safety, but also you have to understand that people are visual creatures. If it don't look like it, then they're gonna go for what they know, right? And I think that people need to work, like even working on themselves, because there's certain things that I do just for my safety. So, like for example, I like to have jobs where I'm doing like private duty stuff or private care stuff, or it's not a lot of. I don't have to worry about a lot of things because it's conducive for my sanity, and it's cool that I can just do my job effectively and move around
You know
without
what
it.
they need to do, Naughty?
What?
I just said I think I know what they need to do. But see, when they do implement this, they gonna still have something to say.
What?
So let's say if you a waiter, or you work somewhere.
Mhm.
I believe name tags in the workplace should be mandatory now, and under the name tag, it should be whatever the pronoun is that you identify as. That way, a nigga ain't got to go back to school and learn some shit that he didn't grow up learning. At this point in time, I can look at the name tag, see your name is Felicia, and you identify as he. Straight up. So either I got the right to call
Mhm.
you what's the name on the name tag, or I can see what
Yeah,
your
I didn't
what
see
you
that out here. What they doing that in some
identify
places?
as. Yeah, for
Hold
real.
on.
So
Let
it's
me.
say Felicia and then he. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you shouldn't be ashamed to put it on your name tag. That's what you identify as, right?
No, I don't think that that should be an issue as well. Because I was just in a room where
Yeah,
a
that's what they
person was
need to do.
like, "You disrespecting me. I'm non." And I said, "Well, how would this person know that you're non-binary if you never said or told anyone anything? No one can guess, and no one's psychic." So I think the community members also have to have the level of grace with people that everybody's not trying to be
Yeah, they
disrespectful,
pressing the
but
line. I think
however,
that's the
yeah.
problem. They pushing the line, and motherfuckers is gonna eventually push back. But I think the name tags, because I know me and my ways.
Hmm.
I'm not going to retrain my. You're gonna confuse me. Which, you know what I'm saying? I call you your name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now,
but
if you
that
had a
too,
name
and so I
tag that
respect
had it
that.
on there, then I can see. All right,
Mhm.
you know, hey, excuse me, sir. You know, if you're a he, then I can call you sir, right? You know what I'm saying? Or a ma'am, or whatever. If it says she, I know I can call you her, ma'am, or some shit like. But knowing and they don't understand, like, nigga, we're speaking for we think we see. We don't know.
No, I get that too, Wack, and this is why I said, especially if you are a person, because that's just like it's a difference when I see the girls on the cast from what I've seen and dealt with from other ones that may not look as passable or things like that, and they still feel like they still have the level of respect. And I feel like you know this visually, you know you have things that you need to get together, and you should be allowed to have people to have
So,
grace
Law, bring your
towards
little
you.
the stage. Let's have a conversation.
You said who?
Rico Law, bring your little. You's a
All right.
coward. Run. Either
Yeah.
way it go, you're on your third invite. Third invite, boom. Now you
Boom.
just got
Get
blocked.
your
Wait, wait,
out of here.
Rico. I think.
Bring your ass on up here, Rico
Oh,
Law.
what the?
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
you
you
ain't
my
coming up.
stage, bitch! Don't say my fucking name,
Another
you
one.
weird
So
ass
Wack,
fag.
where he at?
All
You know
right,
what?
Rico. You know how I go. At the third one, I'll block you. One more time. You coming up or not?
I sent him an
Oh,
invite. Come up.
He not
coward
answering
ass.
me either.
Yeah, he
At least
ran.
Naughty the transgender is on stage. Your coward ass scared to come up. He ran, Well, at least he got the block button pressed on him. I'm telling y'all, if you're talking reckless in the chat, I'm going to invite you up 3 times. After the third invite, you will get a block from Wack100.
Wait,
After the fourth
hallway.
invite, you getting y'all ass going to the, you going to the lobby.
The wait, you say the lobby or hallway?
You're
Lobby.
going to the lobby. The trenches didn't change. It's lobby now. You're going to the lobby.
That's the party
It is
line
upstairs to the
words
lobby.
from back in the
Mm.
days, man.
Going to the
Send
lobby.
that mother Wack.
And it's
Hey,
nothing wrong.
press
It's nothing
1
wrong with
for the
having a
lobby.
conversation.
Press 2 for the back channels.
You're going
Press
to the
3.
lobby.
It's nothing wrong with having a conversation. I just think that everybody can, again, no one has to agree to everybody's ideology. But however, when you're in a setting like a workspace and they have certain set rules, you have to understand their rules. But I feel like
I
a
know,
workplace
but
also
Naughty,
should be lenient.
respectfully,
Mhm.
when you got a motherfucker for 60 years of their life been taught something, it's hard for their mind to convert. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, yeah, I understand that for
maybe they
sure.
need to name tags and then put whatever you identify as on the tag under your name and give niggas you got the option. There go the pronoun
Hmm.
and that's the name because the moment, excuse me, sir, can you? I identify as her, not a sir. Oh, okay. Um, what's your
Yeah, what's
name?
your name?
Then next thing
Hmm.
you know is they go file some shit. Nah, nigga, up
Hmm.
over here on suspension. It's like I wasn't thinking. Well, I'm just trying to get the job done. You got a beard, a mustache, shit. I got a husband and 4 grown sons. You look like them. Shit, in my world, I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Then next thing you know, niggas' jobs is on the line. And I hate to say it, I think another 3 to 5 years of this shit, it's gonna develop, but it's gonna be a hate and shit gonna start happening.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about, and it's crazy because like even I'm tired of like even when I go into rooms and like when I'm talking to my own peoples and we're in the room and I'm like, well, you have to see it from this point of view because it's not just about your respect, it's about everybody's respect. So regardless if they agree with it or you don't agree with them, you have to meet them in the middle in some way, right? Like why can't you lead with your safety when you move around certain spaces? You don't always have to be in these spaces. Why do you feel like you have to enforce yourself into this space when you don't have to be? I think you should
And
go where you
now it's
like the most.
already because I find myself getting into it with people
Hmm.
because I be like, excuse me, no disrespect. Are you part of the community or are you
Oh,
friend?
yikes.
And they get mad, but your voice box sounding like something. And before I engage in the conversation, I just want to know if
Who
that's
I'm
what it
speaking
is,
to.
and I want to be able to.
Hmm.
Everybody heard Whack ask, like, yo, because I know some women got deep voice, some men got high pitched voice. You know what I'm saying? Like that other nigga over there in dude room. Like I really thought that was a female. I wasn't
I
trolling.
thought it's. Did you see? I had clipped that thing.
But
Did you get what I sent
Naughty, is
you?
that
I thought
Huh?
Wack
that was
asked that? Is that like this?
nah, but then they had, but no, hell yeah, a straight anything gonna take it as disrespect. But niggas is so on the edge, you
That you
don't.
don't want to disrespect nobody.
Yeah, niggas is on. Naughty was in the room the other day. R&B told me maybe a week ago, and a nigga didn't know over there in the Chicago room. Nigga had no idea. A nigga had no idea it was at Naughty. Talking about licking shit off Naughty and all kind of shit. And the room is just flashing emojis, but the nigga didn't know. Now he had never lived that down on this app. Never. I wouldn't give. So my thing is, if my mind remotely thinks that it might be anything different, I'm gonna ask. But as soon as you ask, they get mad.
But then that's what I'm saying, Wack, because I do the same thing.
Yeah, I've been like, yo, you part of the community? What? Hey, man, I'm just asking because your voice sounds a little different. Are you part of the community? Hey, you can't even, because you ask them. I get it. I get being straight, getting asked, but I also understand that, like, you know, if your voice is a little different.
I understand that. Completely different.
Totally different.
Because it was all
Snoopy
engineered.
Badass disrespected my kids, my neighborhood, disrespected me. I had never known it. I'd never seen the man in my life. Adam asked me a few times, can we do an interview? I finally agreed to the interview.
Wait, with who?
Snoopy Badass.
Oh, Snoopy Badass, okay.
I finally agreed to the interview.
Okay.
My homies want to get him, I want to get him. But I agreed to the interview. Not only that, it's other people he didn't disrespect it who knew he was coming to interview, who know what the building is. I told Adam, it's cool, let's interview. When he got there, I made sure nobody came up there, made sure there wasn't no issues with my team or his team, and I sat down for 2.5 hours and conducted an interview. It's totally different when it's an understanding of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, he'd have came up there and we got him in there and then I'll flip out on him. I'm in straight violation because, Wack, if you know, is that type of problem, you could have just told me and we'd have kept him away from the building. I respect the building, but when I walk out of that building, right, you know, the church, the courtroom, McDonald's, Popeye's Chicken, No Jumper, Vlad, Power 106, you know what all these things have in common? When I walk outside that building, I'm back in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm never forgetting that, right? I'm never forgetting that. Prior to me doing business with Adam, we watched that building. For other reasons, it's real talk. We've sat on the building, doing homework, just in case, right? Everybody ain't here, you know, out here, we ain't all rappers. Game. Story that night was ran by Headliner Mike, my friend who runs Live, right? That night that thing happened with Stitches. Game didn't, we contracted to be here. We're in the middle of the street. Game didn't tell me, Wack, get him. I'm in front of Game. What do you want me to do? Move out the way? I'm sorry, YouTube land, and the rest of you people who sit in front of a mirror while you listen to a DMX, a Tupac song, or NBA Youngboy song, and try to brainwash yourself to be that. Some of us are really that. We don't have to be told what to do when it come time to do it. Game and say, hey, Wack, dude's walking up on me, do something about it. Game would tell you itself, he had no idea what I was gonna do. But in this situation, I'm no longer Game's employee. I'm not your manager. This my little homeboy, right? And I got an obligation when something in front of me is a threat to that, right? Period, by my politic, right? So everybody's like, when you got an understanding of what's around you and the pecking order of what it is, like, bro, things are gonna happen just because that's the way it happens, right? I'm sorry, but that building, they pulled up on, that's a dangerous, a lot of people run a dangerous situation when you're doing lives. I've told Brick Baby this, yo, bro, chill out on some of the things you saying about locals. Cause you know what the live's telling them? What the live telling them, Vlad?
Where they are.
Where you are right now. And then you running lives for an hour and 90 minutes, 120 minutes. Now, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, you could be damn near San Diego and make it, right? So at the end of the day, you know, it's a lot that could go on where people could question. You know, my thing is, I'm telling all, No Jumper is a very safe building. I don't know about anything that has happened in No Jumper to where people should be scared to go to No Jumper. But even if you coming up to No Jumper, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care where you going. You got to be aware of your surroundings and what you're doing.
Well, there was a rumor that the guys who showed up were somehow affiliated with Harry O. And they talked about that. They said they have no idea who Harry O.
Well, here's the thing.
They never met him or whatever else.
It could be that. They're not going to say that.
Okay.
See, because for them to say that means it puts them in a light of you on some BS. Right? The bottom line is this. If you contract me to be at Vlad at 4 o'clock, right? Should nobody else outside of that be at Vlad?
Right.
Waiting outside.
Well, unless they're your people.
Unless they're my people.
Right.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah, right. So at the end of the day, you know, it's, and I tell people, like, you know what kills me and what I'm never gonna swallow? You not gonna Paru this, neighborhood this, gangster crip, Hoover this, when you putting on your Denzel character and then wanna, hey man, I don't know, I'm a good guy. Nigga, you's a gang member. You are classified CDC gang files as Deuce, and I just learned this. I didn't even know that name. I can show you my phone. That's the homie Deuce from Gangsters, right? Well, I know he's from Gang because I heard what he said, right? But they use another name like Jay Reed or something, right? I just learned it's a Crip gang in Hawthorne called 11-8 Gangster Crip. Where I come from, when I hear 11-8, it's neighborhood Crip. East Coast, right? That's what I know. So, like, bro, I don't, look, man, listen. Listen, man. And when it come to me, I know the life I live, the persona I have, I know where I'm from, what I represent, right? I'm at the gas station, a carload pull in, right? And they enemies, don't feel sorry for me. That's what I signed up for. And it's on me to either know where I'm at or be prepared to deal with things to come. I don't got no sympathy for no gang member who gang bangs on somebody that they know is their opposition and he ended up in a fight. I'm not sympathetic for you. I'm just not. Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy, boy.
Yo,
Hey, Wack, when you say,
yo, did he snap